Do you think you could be pretty good if you could ever put 4 quarters on offense together?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what. Coach talked about it all week long about just being playing complementary football. And, man, that's what we saw, especially in the third quarter, you know. 3 stops or 2 turnovers and a stop. And then we responded with, I think, 3 touchdowns in a row. So really, really good to have that complementary football working. That's what you look for, man, and that's how explosive we can be when that happens.
I know it was never an issue with the coaching staff, but just maybe put the DJ, Cade, any controversy to rest, or should it?
What's that?
Any controversy with Cade, you should have put it to rest.
Yeah, no. I mean, DJ's our quarterback. He did a great job of responding. Missed a couple throws in the beginning, just giving the guys a chance. He missed a couple, made a couple really nice ones, and then really responded in that second half and came out, ran the ball well. Just really proud of him how he's running. I mean, he's just moving well. He's feeling more and more confident each week with his legs, and then made some great plays in that second half too. So, got to make some of those throws early on in the game, give guys a chance. All right, but that's going to happen. That's going to happen sometimes. So, just proud of those guys.
Well, I mean, Brandon will show some speed and strength out there, it looked like today. I mean, has he been building to that all season?
Who's that?
Shipley.
Yeah, Shipley. He's an animal, man. That guy, he just gives 110% every single time he's out there. He's such a tough, hard-nosed guy, and man, he has shown through his experience and maturity how he can make all the different types of runs, whether it's zone or counter or just a bunch of different ways of getting the ball, whether we're throwing it to him on a screen or a quick bubble pass or something. I mean, he's just a guy that you can depend on, and it's fun to be around him.
Is Antonio Williams kind of working his way into the lineup?
He had 2 targets tonight and 2 big plays, and so he's just continuing to make plays. I know we talked about him last week too, but just really impressed with how there's really nothing that phases him. He doesn't get nervous about anything, and he's just making plays out there, and that's what you want in the team.
Saw Adam get a little gassed out there tonight, but was that good to see?
Oh yeah, just having that experience. Not only coming off an injury, but just being a freshman. Being a freshman and having that first experience under the lights here in Clemson, man. It was a great timing for him. As far as how he got back so fast, but also how we got him some good experience tonight. Sure. And that's gonna take some time to build up that endurance. Obviously, that endurance factor playing that position.
What's your evaluation of the red zone offense? Sort of like a mixed bag tonight.
Yeah, really good. I want to say right now we're first in the country in red zone offense. So I'm just fired up about our guys finishing. Obviously we had, I think, 2 of those were field goals, maybe.
Yeah, 2
So 2 of the first 3 were field goals. Wish we could have finished. There was a couple plays there. I felt DJ could have given a guy a chance to make a play in the end zone, and didn't get that done. But that's what happens sometimes when you play man coverage. It's just you got to be right on. You got to be right on, and that's the name of the game. So I'm really proud of our guys. That was the top 2 things we really wanted to work on as an offense. All right, there's a lot of things, but the top 2 things is red zone offense and third down. And both of those things have improved these first 3 games. So plenty to clean up, but, man, I'm really, really proud of those guys for that.
Did you guys make a point to get the ball to Shipley more in the second half, get him some more touches?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get the ball in our playmakers' hands. That's the name of the game, and just being able to get that ground game running, the running the ball a little bit better in that second half. And I felt like I went away from the run game just a little bit too fast in the first half. So we came back to that in the second half, and those guys responded up front, and it was awesome.
What did Coach Swinney say at halftime? Because the defense came out with a little different intensity, and so did the offense.
Yeah, I wasn't down here when he talked to the team just because I have to go upstairs. But just talking to the coaches, man, let's just settle the guys down. All right, let's play sound football and come back and start playing complementary football, and it's exactly what we did.
Coach, you got to be really proud about the bouncing tackle for 500 yards of offense, and just incredible one-on-one catches for scores throughout the game. What are your overall thoughts on that?
Yeah. Well, that's the name of the game right there is points, number 1. And then, hey, if we can be balanced, that's what we want to be, And sometimes that depends on what the defense has given us. But man, being balanced is a big part of what we're about, and we have the talent to be balanced. And then also making those plays, making those one-on-one plays. And I felt like there were some times tonight, man, a lot of times tonight that those receivers were making some big plays in that one-on-one situation. We knew we were going to get a lot of man, and so we had to make those to be explosive, and that's what we were able to do.
You got to be really happy. Keith Adams Jr., another legacy, getting some reps there at the end, getting those big runs. I mean, how did it feel to see the son of a Clemson great get his runs out there?
Well, it was awesome. You know, I played with Keith for 3 of those years. Keith and I go way back, and what a heck of a player, but more importantly, what a heck of a heck of a man he is. And then having the opportunity for his son to be on this team, and I'll tell you what, he's done a really good job this preseason and heading into the season of understanding it and really gaining the respect of his teammates on how he runs, how physical he is. He loves contact, you know, and it's hard to get him down, that first guy. So it was really neat to watch him go out there and really do what we saw him practice for the last month and a half.
Brandon, how has your, I guess, confidence and comfortability grown from week 1 to now, just calling plays and preparing?
Yeah, no, it definitely has. Just like any player that needs experience, you know, it's just been a while since I've been up there and calling plays consistently. And so, and you're still trying to get a feel for the pieces of the puzzle too. You know, these first couple games, getting a feel. But yeah, each game I felt like I've gained more and more confident in calling the game, making adjustments, and then also just having a little bit better tempo each game too. So really give a shout out to our coaching staff though, man. They do a great job throughout the week of helping build this game plan. And you know, it's a fun group of guys that I get to coach with every day, and we support each other, and so it's been good so far. Gaining a lot of confidence from it.
So your wideouts won some of those one-on-one battles tonight, but is it safe to say they need to win even more and be even better?
Well,
one-on-one, gain separation.
Yeah, we're always challenging them. You know, yes, we want to always win that one-on-one, and are you going to get it 100% of the time? No, that's not realistic. But we expect at Clemson, man, when we got one-on-one, I mean, that's a challenge. You know, that's a challenge, and that's something that we've got guys here that can make those catches and make those catches 80, 90% of the time. And so, and it's not just them. It's the quarterback putting it in the right spot. It's the linemen protecting. And I was proud of those linemen protecting tonight, man. Just being able to, I mean, really the one sack that we have, we were hot, and DJ should have gotten rid of the ball, you know. Other than that, you know, that was it. And so did some really good things up front to help with that.
Right, with 3 pretty comfortable wins, is there some stuff y'all got to maybe hold back and kind of save to get over this part of the
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's always some things that we're trying to hold to, just based on what the defense has given us as well, you know. And we got complementary plays that we need to make sure we have greased up. And so obviously, you know, there's been plenty of our offense that we've shown these first 3 weeks, but there's always complementary plays.
Brandon, you probably asked this already, but just having a guy like Will Shipley back there in the backfield, what's it mean to you guys?
Well, he's a special type of player. I mean, he really is, and he's really a special leader on this team. He's done an awesome job of, you know, really rallying the troops when it's time to rally the troops, and really be a voice, whether it's on the sideline or at practice, of really knowing when to communicate to guys, when to get on guys, and be that vocal leader that we need. And so he's just it's very comforting as a coordinator, you know, to know he's out there, because he brings that calmness to our offense with his nasty toughness and just him being a playmaker.
You said you felt like you might have gone away from the run a little too early in the first half. Is that part of just getting feel again, flow as a play caller, and just settling in?
I think so.
DJ.
I think so. I think you know, when we get challenged like that, as far as playing a lot of man coverage, you know, we got to be able to hit some of the shots too. And so, you know, we weren't hitting them early on. I say that early on. Sometime in the first half, we had DJ had a couple missed throws there, and you know, I felt like I probably could have just gone to the run game to calm him down a little bit more. But it was just good to see him respond. And he responded with his legs, and then he responded, especially in that second half, of being a lot more accurate.
As the schedule starts getting tougher here, what area do you feel like you guys need to step up a little bit?
You know, I think the biggest thing is just, again, I told the guys tonight, the biggest thing I'm looking for is a win, and then can we improve? And every single position group has things to improve on. I mean, that's never going to end, but there's plenty to still clean up. I mean, like you said, we're just 3 games in, and so those good teams continue to get better and better and better. And so I challenged them all again tonight in the locker room. Is just, hey, look at yourself in the mirror, man, and let's do a great job of evaluating and getting better on things that you need to get better on. And if we can do that, we will continue to improve. And that's what we've been able to see for the most part, you know, in this offense so far, these first 3 games, is just improvement. And so, and then confidence-wise, I think our guys are just gaining more and more confidence each week too. So I'm just really proud of where they're at right now.